What's up guys, Nick from VapeMeet here. Some interesting information has been released by Mayo Clinic in response to the so-called vaping related illnesses that have been occurring in the US. On October 2nd, Mayo Clinic released their findings after investigating tissue samples from patients who have become ill. The study, originating from the Mayo site in Scottsdale, Arizona, along with 4 other sites in the US, looked at lung biopsies from 17 patients. Within these patients, 71% self-reported vaping cannabis oils. Despite this, no patients have been tested through means such as urine, hair, or blood, so even with 29% not reporting use, these figures aren't totally conclusive. I'll be honest, I didn't know exactly what a biopsy was, so if you're not sure either, it's a fancy way of saying they extracted tissue from the body to test through means such as microscope examination and chemical analysis to track down what has been causing these issues. The findings were different compared to what we've seen reported so far. Until now, much of the results have been based on speculation, and many have identified it to be vaping oils such as vitamin E acetate, which has been used as a filler in counterfeit THC cartridges. The biopsy results state otherwise. Their findings suggest chemical injury to be the cause of the problem, as opposed to accumulation of oil in the lungs. Based on the information I could find about chemical injuries, they appear relatively quickly versus slowly over time. If regular nicotine vaping was the cause of the illnesses we're seeing, there would be millions of cases rather than a small amount in a short time. The timing of these illnesses also very much line up with the rise of THC cartridge use. If these findings are correct, there's literally no way a nicotine vape could be the problem. That's because for over a decade, e-liquids have only contained the same 4 ingredients. Propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, flavoring, and nicotine are all water-soluble, meaning they would be unable to cause a chemical injury. On top of that, any reputable manufacturer will make e-liquid in a certified laboratory environment to ensure no contaminants are able to disrupt production. The evidence presented points very much to THC cartridges being the cause. It may or may not be due to vitamin E as initially thought, but it's worth noting that the extraction process for cannabis concentrates is often through the use of solvents and other chemicals. We can look deeper into this thanks to a recent story from NBC. Published on the 27th of September, NBC investigated the rumors of dangerous additives in THC cartridges by working with California cannabis testing facility CannaSafe. Check out the story.
I bought 3 different brands of THC cartridges from legal dispensaries, and CannaSafe obtained 15 on the black market. Antonio Frazier says they found no contaminants in the legal cartridges. As for the illegal ones, did you find vitamin E?
Yes, we did. We found vitamin E in 13 out of 15 samples.
We also asked CannaSafe to test the 3 legal products for pesticides. None had any, but 10 illicit samples all came back positive, including 2 of the street brand Dank Vapes, which the CDC said today is a leading illicit brand.
They had some of the highest array of pesticides. One sample had 51 times the legal limit. And they also both contain vitamin E oil. All 10 included myclobutanol, which has got a trade name of equal 20. And what's concerning with it is that when you heat it up, it can break down into other dangerous compounds, one being hydrogen cyanide.
So a lot of this information confirms what we've been saying, but the end was what really sparked my interest after reading the report from Mayo Clinic. I did some research on cyanide poisoning, and when inhaled, symptoms can include confusion, loss of consciousness, respiratory failure, comas, and even death. Sounds pretty similar to the symptoms we've been seeing in these illnesses. And of course, this doesn't account for the pesticides and solvents also found in illicit THC products. It honestly makes me happy to see more evidence-based information reach the public. It seems that the deeper we look into the issue, the less nicotine vaping has to do with the problem. What do you think about these findings? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think they make a difference? Let's talk about it. As always, I'm Nick from VapeMeet. Thanks for watching.